Hi Leo, thanks for tuning in. My name is Linda. Welcome to your reading. So this reading can be for you if you're a Leo Sun or Leo Ascendant, or you could be watching for a person you know who is a Leo Sun sign as well. So this is a general reading, so keep that in mind. Maybe not all the messages here are for you. This also might not be your reading at all, even if you are a Leo. Just take what you need from here and don't create a self-fulfilling prophecy. If there's things spoken about in this reading that are already in your awareness, already in your energy, then this reading is for you. But please don't take on things that are not yours. Don't create a self-fulfilling prophecy. So here in this position we have where you are now. This is what challenges you face, the resources you can use. This is what you cannot see, the hidden forces, and this is the potential outcome. And from the runes, I'm going to take one to give us information about what the spiritual lesson is here in your situation. Hagalas. Okay. So first thing that jumps out to me is that all the cards are in reverse. That doesn't automatically mean something bad. Just something to notice as far as patterns go. Now, I feel like some of the people watching this reading could be dealing with a relationship which may be transforming. That doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship is over, although I feel like for some people that would be true, but more of a sense of what I'm getting here is that a cycle is over. So that could mean a cycle in the way that you relate to someone is over, or the way you relate to yourself is over. There's something pretty major here that's changing about how you are relating. So it could be the way you relate to another person or the way that you relate to yourself. They're both connected. I do feel like for a lot of people watching this reading, you could be dealing with a very challenging situation that is kind of hard for you to accept. There could be some disappointments here for sure with the Five of Cups. There could also be some misunderstanding, miscommunication between you and another person. It could be that you are misinterpreting the information that you're receiving, or that the person you're dealing with might not be communicating clearly, and that could be also causing some strife, some miscommunication, and also some disappointment. It's definitely not an easy energy. I feel a lot of difficulty in your energy in specifically relating to the cards that I'm seeing here. Something disharmonious, something challenging. There's also a sense of it being hard to let go with the Ten of Swords in reverse, and with the Ace of Swords also in reverse. It's like it's hard to let go, but it's also hard to it's like, well, these are both kind of reiterating, right? 10 is also a 1 in numerology. This 10 of Swords and the Ace of Reverse. It's like this, something is difficult to end and close out, and it's also causing it, because of that, or maybe as a result of that, it's hard to create a new beginning. There's a delay in starting fresh. That's the potential outcome of this reading, is that there's a delay in having a fresh start. There's a delay in having clarity and insight and understanding. And I think that that is connected to all these other energies which are saying there is a difficulty in communication, there's a difficulty in understanding, there is a disharmony between you and other people, there could be difficulties in relating, there could be a feeling of not being equal. Okay? With this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this could also be saying that maybe your sense of wellness, whether that's physical health, or whether that's relating to your financial stability, is feeling a little uncertain, and maybe you're feeling a bit insecure right now, and that's also contributing to what feels like a kind of challenging time where there's not a great deal of understanding or harmony in your relationships. The Two of Cups in reverse in this reading is talking about the resources you can use. So how how I would interpret that in the context of this reading is that there could be a need for time here, you know, like this could be suggesting that in your interactions with people, you might need to give it time and space for there to be understanding again, for there to be clarity again, for there to be harmony again. It could be that you just need to give it time, that there needs to be, maybe people need to give each other space. Maybe having a little bit of space from each other is very beneficial in the current circumstances. In this hardship, like there could be, if there is a hardship going on right now, which is kind of being suggested by the rune here, which is called Hagalaz. It represents hail. It can represent natural disaster or some kind of chaotic situation, loss, suffering. All of these cards are kind of saying it's the same thing, and one of them on top of the other one is kind of suggesting that this is kind of really intense situation. You know, each one of these cards is pretty much repeating what the one before it is saying. And it feels very challenging, I must say. It does feel very challenging. This energy feels very... on one hand, it feels like stagnation and things not moving forward. On the other hand, it feels like a difficult situation or something like chaotic or disturbing or upsetting that is making you feel disappointed, is making you feel frustrated, is making you feel... For some people, this could be a very upsetting situation. For some people, this could be a disappointment connected to a betrayal, or someone could have betrayed your trust or done something behind your back or behaved in a way that makes you feel extremely disappointed, and that's feeling very painful. Like there's a sensation of loss here in this reading, I must say. So what else is there to convey here for Leo? Well, in this position here we have what are the hidden forces. So this is what you cannot see. 5 of Cups in reverse. It is somewhat suggesting that yes, there has been a disappointment, and the guidance here seems like more or less the best that you can do is kind of pick up the pieces and move forward. Leave behind what has already been sort of removed from your energy, right? Like don't try to kind of get back something, or how do I say that? What's been lost is not for you, even if you felt like it was yours, or it's something that you wanted to claim or continue to try to become or remain attached to. If there is a painful loss here, best you can do is let it go. That's what the 5 of Cups in reverse is saying. And if there is a sensation of suffering here over what has been abandoned or betrayed or destroyed, or whatever it is that you're going through here, I can't say because this is a general reading. I can't say in detail. This is a very abstract process here for me. But if there is something that has been lost and is that you are feeling pain and suffering over, then grieve. 5 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you need to grieve your situation. You need to feel, let that pain be expressed and experienced, and don't try to avoid or what's the right word? Don't try to abandon or avoid the feelings of hurt and pain and suffering, disappointment, betrayal, loss. All these things are part of the human experience, and at some point or other we will all go through those things. Don't try to avoid it. Don't try to skirt around it. Don't try to dislodge, right? Just feel what you're feeling. Go through those things. There's nothing to try to bypass or eliminate or avoid. It's real. What the pain that you're feeling is real. So really go into it and experience it so that you can move through that suffering and finally release it in a real way, in a genuine way. And then you will find clarity comes through after you've done that emotional processing. I'm not trying to find some way here to express the silver lining in this situation. I don't feel like that's my job here in this particular reading. It's just simply real to feel those painful feelings. I'm not going to try to make you feel better by giving you some kind of carrot dangling in front of you to make you feel motivated to move forward. It's just simply what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. If you're suffering right now, I don't feel like I can say anything to try to make you feel better. I don't think that's my job in this reading. You just need to go through what you're going through. So there might be a sensation of there being a delay to a new start here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. But again, I feel like it's not necessarily time for you to have that new beginning yet. You're still in this process of emotional processing. You're still in this stage of your experience where you're in the depths of this emotional experience, of the emotional processing and of the difficulties that are occurring for you. There will be a time where it will all make sense. There will be a time where you have clarity. There will be a time where you have understanding. But I don't necessarily know when that is or how to describe that to you to give you some kind of feeling of hopefulness or moving forward. You just need to be in the experience as you are right now. That's all I can say. It is what it is, like I've already expressed. And I'm really sorry that you're having a difficult time. But like I said, I don't feel like it's my job in this reading to try to make you find the silver lining or to give you some sense of false hope or bypass your difficult emotional state right now to try to make it feel like everything's okay and it all happens for a reason. I'm sorry, I cannot say that. I cannot be that person. It's not real. What's real is what you're going through and what you're experiencing. And like I said, it's an authentic part of the human experience, and at some point every person goes through something like this where there are challenging emotional experiences that make us feel a sense of pain and loss and disappointment. It's part of life. So Leo, I know that was pretty hard reading. It was not easy for me to give it. But I do hope that you found some value and insight there. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.